Hello, Sal Bonavita here. In this video I'm going to take you through 7 exercises that I use every day. I actually do more, but I picked these 7 because they're good. And if you haven't been playing for a while, like recently I hadn't been for nearly 10 years, these exercises really helped me to get back on track. So let's get started. I'll go through them one at a time. Here we go. Exercise 1. I've called this one Chromatic octaves, number 1. And that is this. What we're going to do is the first position, each finger 1 is on fret 1, finger 2 is on fret 2, finger 3 is like that, and finger 4. So in other words, the fingers never move from their respective frets. Okay, so what we're going to do is play octaves. Just play 2 notes at once. So we've got the E bass and the E on the 4th string to start with, and then the 2 Fs together, F on the 1st fret of the 6th string and F on the 3rd fret of the D string. So that's the general idea. So what we're doing is this. 2 F sharps, 2 Gs, in this case the G is open, G sharp, A, etc. And the B, what we're going to do is the B bass, we're also going to play the B on the 4th fret. Okay, we're not going to play the B open in this case. So we're going to play this B, and then the C's, C sharps, the D's, D sharps, the E on the 4th string, and the E open in this case. The 2 F's, F sharps, G, and G sharp, and then go back the other way. Okay. All right. Let's go through it without talking. You could break them up by playing the bass on the thumb on the bass note and one of the fingers, doesn't matter which one, I'm using M. And then like that. So we'll go through it like that. Once again, a bit faster. Now, I also like to use this particular exercise to practice my tremolo as well, like this. 2 E's, 2 F's, like that. that way, the exercise becomes what I call a multi-function exercise. You can use it to do several things. Okay, exercise 2. I call this one Chromatic octaves 2. In this one, this is a little bit tricky. Just follow the music. Okay, what it is this. The 2 C's, we're starting with the 2 C's. What we're going to do is this. The bass note is going down, and the C. This is also going down, but anyway, we're playing in octaves. Let's not do too much talking because I get a bit confused. The proof of the pudding is in the doing, so let's just do it. Again. Now you could do it just like that, just, you know, if you're just doing it, that's good enough. Or you could move up the strings if you wanted to. And then down, whatever, you can go all the way up. I don't care. Sometimes I used to do it all the way up and all the way down, but I mean, just in one spot is fine. Okay. Let's move on to exercise 3. This one I called crossing strings, which is what it's doing in 4s and 3s. Allow me to explain. What I'm doing here is I'm basically playing 4 notes there, and then 3 notes here, and then with the free pinky I'm reaching across to the next string and playing this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 again. And you'll notice that the pinky is free. When we started here, now we're going to start here. Okay, let me just do that again. 4, 3, 3, 3, and now we're starting on the 4 again, but in reverse. Okay. Sorry. 1. Each string is 1 beat, so I'm counting like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 beats in this exercise, and this is 1 beat with 4 notes. Beat 2 is beat 3, beat 4, and then go back to 1. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the beauty of this, again, it's a multi-function thing. If you do any scales, you'll know that when you play with a particular combination of alternation, like I prefer starting with M. It's just me. M, I, M, I, M, I, M, I. So if you do a scale, like this, for example, with M, I, and you do that 100 times, and then you decide to start with I, you'll soon discover that it has a different feeling. It's actually just different. So if you get used to one combination, like starting with M, and then suddenly you decided to do starting with I, it actually feels different. It feels a little bit even more harder to do because you haven't practiced it. So the beauty of this exercise is that when you go through it, you can count the M, I, M, I, M, I, M, M, I, M, M, I, M, and then that starts on an I. It doesn't start on the M like it did here. M, I. It starts on the I, M now. You'll see it from the sheet music what I'm talking about. It just breaks it up. So each repetition of this whole exercise starts on a different finger. First one starts on M, and the next repetition starts on an I. So that's why I like this. Again. Okay. And again, multifunction. To save some time with exercises in general is you could maybe do it with a thumb. And that gives the thumb a workout. All right, let's move on. Number 4, exercise 4, I called it the chromatic spider. You've probably seen this before, but it's excellent for building up strength and independence in the fingers. Goes like this. A little bit faster. Although speed is not the thing here. We're talking about accuracy and independence, so don't worry about trying to do it faster. I'm just going to do it a little bit faster. A little bit sloppy, but you get the idea. Exercise 5 is the slurs, hammer-ons, pull-offs, whatever you want to call them. Ascending slurs, descending slurs. I've always had problem with slurs, okay? It's my biggest weakness. So I'm still learning too. So here we are. I'm going to show you what I've written down on the music is on the 4th string, but you can use any string you like. And okay, yep, okay. So what I've done here on the music anyway is I'm doing this. And then back the other way. Again. Again, it's not a matter of speed so much, it's more about accuracy and feeling the independence, relaxing after each stroke, and then relax, relax, relax. Now once again you can go on the next string, go all the way up and down vertically. You can do whatever you want, but I just stick on one string. It just makes life easy and easier to get through your exercise routine without having to sort of do it. If you're really fanatical, you can do whatever you want, up and down strings, horizontally, vertically, but that was basically it. I do include slurs in my practice routine in the morning, okay? Exercise 6 is a bar study, Barre, however you want to say it. The first finger is on the 7th fret, and if you've got the music in front of you, please follow that. What we're doing here with the thumb, I'm going to play it like this. The thumb is resting, and a free stroke. And then a free stroke I, and a free stroke M. Rest, rest, free, free, free. And then that's repeated. All right, let me just go through it, okay? I'm not very good at talking while I'm doing stuff. So here we go. You could go down, you could continue down one fret, place the fingers in the relative positions again, and carry on all the way down if you want. I used to do that, but and you still can, but I don't right now. I just focus on one fret. Let's do it a bit faster. The last one is exercise 7. It's actually just a standard 3-octave E major scale. I got this one out of the book of Segovia's scales, and I think if you look around you can probably get that one on, well, just look around, you'll find it. You'll find this scale, search for Segovia scale, but here it is. I like this because it's 3 octaves and it gives me plenty of practice with things like Picado and just moving around, but in particular to iron out the bugs in your left hand. Okay, it goes like this. Once again, follow the sheet music. I'm not going to explain every single finger. So it goes like this. A little bit faster. One, two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4 with the accent on the 1. I also like to do it in triplets with the accent on the 1 of the triplet, like this. Okay, again. And I also use it as a right hand thumb exercise when I'm doing this scale, like this. Once more in triplets with the thumb. One more thing I use this scale for is to practice Picado with 3 fingers. I know a lot of people, well, I've seen it on the internet, some people talk about Picado with 3 fingers in the pattern of A, M, I, A, M, I. I don't do it that way. What I do is I do A, M, I, M, A. A, M, I, M, A. I go through that sort of like a wavy motion. So, like this. I'll start with A. I don't know if you can see the fingers there, but it's I'm using 3 fingers in that pattern. A, M, I, M, A. that's it for the 7 exercises. I'd like to just chuck in a couple more. They're not written down, but they're pretty simple. So I also like to do chromatic. I like chromatic exercises. This chromatic exercise is on, I only use the 4 fingers on the B string and then on the E string and then back onto the B string like this. Another exercise I like to do in my routine is this one. 4 fingers. I play the first fret once and then all 4 frets. I use this to practice picado bursts of speed like this. So you're playing 1 and then you're doing it as fast as you can without stuffing up. So. Then back the other way. Another exercise, this will be the last one. Again, this is not in the sheet music, but it's pretty simple to remember. This is for independence of the fingers, and I'm using I and M to alternate. You can do this on any string in any position, but I'm going to start with the, say, the G note here on the 5th fret. We're using 4 fingers. Okay, so what we're going to do is play pairs like this. 1 and 2, then 1 and 3, and then 1 and 4, and now 2 and 3 and 2 and 4 and 3 and 4 like this. Again. And now let's go back the other way in reverse. 4 3 4 2 4 1 3 2 3 1 2 1. So it sounds like this. Okay, thank you very much. If you want other technique videos, please check out my technique playlist. There's stuff on Picado and Rasguiados and arpeggios and tremolo and stuff like that in this playlist. So please do check it out. I hope this has been helpful. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And by all means, share this video wherever you want. Facebook, Reddit, wherever. I would much appreciate that. Thank you very much. I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you in the next video. See you later.